Chief Justice Mogoeng Mogoeng is about to receive the list of MPs and members of provincial legislatures from the IEC. This is, of course, all in preparation for the first sitting of the National Assembly. Let's take you live now to Constitution Hill for that handover.
Legislature. Distinguished guests, it is fitting that we hand over the list here at the Constitutional Court because our electoral democracy is firmly rooted in our Constitution and the rule of law. 25 years after our first democratic election, we can proudly say as a nation that we remain firmly rooted in the democratic ideals that we adopted in 1994, and our country remains a shining beacon of democracy and human rights for all. The Electoral Commission would like to then take this opportunity to thank the citizens of South Africa for their participation and support in delivering yet another free, fair, and peaceful election. To all the political parties, their leaders, the voters, the volunteers, the security agencies, as well as strategic partners in our electoral success, the Commission offers its humble gratitude and the deepest appreciation. We say without you, without your support, without that cooperation, it would have been next to impossible for us to have delivered these elections. And we also take this opportunity to thank the Chief Justice and the Constitutional Court members of judiciary for their guidance and wisdom in providing clarity on certainty over the rights of voters whose addresses had not yet been captured on the voters' roll. Having been elected through a system of proportional representation, the 830 candidates represent 15 political parties, 14 of which will be represented in our National Assembly, and one additional party will be represented in the Mpumalanga legislature. But importantly, ladies and gentlemen, these candidates also represent all South Africans, whether they voted for their parties or not. On behalf of the Electoral Commission, we congratulate all the candidates who have won representation and call on them to uphold the Constitution and the laws of South Africa and to discharge their duties to the best of their ability. Being elected is just one part. The real work only begins after this. I thank you.
Sir, before you go, I think I'm going to ask the Chief Justice and the Acting Secretary of Parliament and yourself to go and stand in front of the podium so you can then start handing over the list, and we will then come back to do this. If you may go and join those people over there. Well, this is the moment. Sir, we are watching. You may hand it over.
On behalf of the the two details of candidates, both of the national as well as the provincial representatives to the National Assembly and to the provincial, 9 provincial legislatures. And I think this marks the ending of the waiting for this electoral journey. And thank you very much.